All right, we are live on YouTube on the Extreme Bass Series website. Appreciate everybody coming out for this beautiful Thursday afternoon event. This is the Lads and Lasses tournament. It's not just a part of, it's our kickoff event for the 36th annual Wolfson Children's Hospital Bass Tournament right down here in St. John's River, beautiful Palatka, Florida.
Brian, how many other tournaments have you worked at do 36 years?
This is the only one.
There you go.
36 years. And
that is the commitment from our hospital, our maintenance department, our contractors that we use. It is a major commitment for the community to do this for that many years and help these children.
It really is. Paul Hamilton to my left, he's been a part of this event for how many years, Paul?
30 plus.
30 plus. So, guys, this event originated as a way for the maintenance team at Wolfson Children's Hospital to have some fun and be able to give back just a little bit back to the hospital, the organization, Baptist Health. It just snowballed from there and took a life of its own. We saw 110 teams, 220 male and female anglers on the beautiful St. John's River system this morning.
A lot of husbands, wives, girlfriends, and daughters.
Absolutely. And moms as well.
Oh, yeah, there's
sons,
mom.
too.
Yeah.
So,
always fishing with his mama.
He is.
Yep.
Does it every year. His son Parker is fishing with his mom. I believe Siler Trent might be potentially fishing with his mom as well. I'd have to go back into the roster and double check that. But, she's fishing with Cliff. All right. Well, we do have a number of solid fishermen fishing in today's event. Again, this is the kickoff event. Those of you that are just joining us on ExtremeBassSeries.com, we're trying to raise funds for the Children's Hospital, the hardest at the Children's Hospital. We've got a goal of $500,000 for this year's event. We're already a little over that halfway point. I think we're up to about $260,000 in funds raised so far. So, guys that are out in the crowd, folks at home, we're going to need your help to get us to that number. One of the ways that you can do that, you can go to WolfsonBassTournament.com. You can buy chance to win tickets for a boat drawing. It's a Bullet 21 SPC, beautiful boat, dual console. It's powered by a Mercury 250 Pro XS. And I was told that boat, as it sits on the trailer, is valued at $99,000, Paul.
It is. Beautiful boat. Beautiful boat.
It doesn't cost that much to take it home, though, does it?
No.
$20 per ticket, folks. $20 per ticket. You're going to be able to have a chance to take that boat home. It just takes one ticket. He's not fishing today, but Eric Lewis and Phil Curry are going to be fishing tomorrow and Saturday out of the boat that Eric won in 2020.
Yep, 2 years back. Yep.
And they only bought one ticket, so it only takes one ticket to win. But why not increase your odds? Buy as many tickets as you can afford because it does go to a great cause.
That Bullet boat's got a Mercury Pro XS on the back of it. It will get you down the creek, I promise you.
Yes, it will. Well, those of you that are just tuning in, just getting here in the crowd, we've already had two teams come in to weigh in a little bit early. Jack Quimby and Edna Quimby, they are leading the charge with 16.58 pounds with a big fish of 7.83 pounds, an almost trophy catch quality fish. That's going to be tough to beat for big fish today. I think it's hot, but I don't know. We'll see. I know that there's been some reports of fish being caught, sight fishing, or at least not caught yet, but folks were looking at fish on the beds. We had a full moon on Tuesday, and on St. John's River, anytime between November and June, at any point in time, those fish can go to the beds and make it a little bit easier for them to catch. There was one gentleman works for the city of Palatka yesterday, came over, was chatting with us while we were getting set up, and said, I got to show you this. I've got to work all week this weekend, because you guys are out here, so I can't this. But I got to show you this. He lives on Dunn Street. He pulled up a photo that had an 8.5-pound fish in his hand.
Oh, my.
That he caught right in his backyard. So there's going to be some big fish brought today, 7.83 pounds, currently leading that charge. We'll see if that holds on.
That was a healthy fish, too. It wasn't skinny after post spawn. That was a healthy fish, so
Yes, it
What
was.
Ryan is saying, there are some still on there, especially a little south. And they're stuck too. Just like the game, they're stuck on the bed. They're not just passing by on the mill, sits on it. So I believe we're going to see some big fish this weekend.
I think so too. I know that there's been over the years, I mean, 36-year history, we've seen some big fish across the state. Um, I think we're going to see a 10-pounder this weekend. I really do.
Great.
It really would. I think we're going to see a double-digit fish. Probably going to be either tomorrow or Saturday. Because I think if somebody ends up finding it tomorrow, they're not going to roll the dice on somebody else getting to it on Saturday. So I think we will see a big fish over 10 pounds tomorrow.
Saturday, that one big fish, $5,000.
Not only that, first place. It's a team tournament, but first place, $10,000 for first place. So two guys are going to be splitting that thing up $5,000 apiece. If by chance the winning team also happens to catch the big fish of the event, they're going to be taking home a grand total of $15,000.
That's why you love you fishing right there.
Yes, it would. Both chance to win tickets at $15,000 you could buy as well. That's a lot of chance to win tickets. I think I might have to roll the dice on that and just double down. I mean, that's kind of the gambler.
Exactly.
I am a bass fisherman. Occasionally we do like to make a wager. That's essentially what a tournament is. I'm going to put my money up and bet that I'm going to be able to beat everyone else in the field. So to take even $5,000 and put it towards chance to win tickets for a boat valued at $99,000, that's a pretty good investment in my opinion.
And remember, it's all for the kids.
It really is. The folks that are at home, you're not going to be able to see this in front of me, but in front of our stage here, we've got fencing with all the different kids, different children that have gone through Wolfson Children's Hospital and been treated there by the amazing folks, the amazing nurses, doctors, technicians, staff.
Talk about the money and the kids in the hospital. So we take that money, it's put into a foundation, so the money grows. But we don't just gather up money every year and just give it to the hospital. We actually have staff that sits down, talks to the doctor, hey, what's new, what's cutting edge, what do you really need that can help the hospital take care of children. So the doctors talk to us, the nurses talk to us, and we take that money and we put it towards that piece of equipment. So we're not just handing over a bunch of money to the hospital and say, here, do what you want to. No, we have the children's best interest at heart. We truly do. And a lot of our volunteers come from the hospital, come from associated with the hospital as contractors and things like that. So none of this bass tournament committee, bass tournament volunteers, no one is paid for this. We spend countless hours throughout the year to put this together, but it's solely for the kids. We do that for the kids in the community.
Absolutely. Not only that, a number of our staff and volunteers have been directly affected isn't the word that I want to use, but it's the word I'm going to use because it's the first one that comes to mind. But they have had children go through Wolfson Children's Hospital. So they have experienced the caringness of the staff, of the nurses, the doctors, the technicians. The technicians, I spent 3 months in an ICU, to start the year off. And, it was not at Wolfson, I was based in Tampa, but knowing how well those folks, the nurses, the technicians, and doctors treated us was absolutely amazing. And I know that the same sentiment goes for Wolfson Children's Hospital as well.
Two of my kids came down with a bad virus. And they found out the brother and sister, obviously when we admitted, we put them both in the same room, cared for us all together at one time. That was pretty cool to keep the kids together. They were young. They were, I remember, like 4 years old, 5 years old. And the care we got was amazing. My kids are grown now, they're over 30 years old. But I will never forget how they took care of us. And it wasn't just compassion for the children. It was compassion for mom and dad because they knew that disrupted our life, disrupted our daily activities, our daily jobs, our, the household activities. I mean, they cared, they rotated, they made sure we were taken care of.
at wolfsonbasketball.com as well. So you can go there, to donate, take a look. Over the years, this event has raised over $7 million that has gone back to the Wolfson Children's Hospital. And, Paul, I don't know if you know this, but this week is National Hospital Week. And what better way to celebrate National Hospital Week, National Healthcare Week, than with this event right here?
Think about it. People don't go to the hospital. Kids don't want to go to the hospital just to hang out. By some unfortunate accident event or whatever, they wind up there. So you want to make that event as pleasant as possible, but you want to make sure they're repaired, fixed, whatever you want to call it. Their health care is back up to date, and the compassion that the nurses and doctors have there is incredible. It's off the charts. Right down to the maintenance guy that goes and fixes the drippy faucet at the sink. I mean, it's an amazing place. It really is.
It really is, and thanks to the maintenance team that originally put this event together. Otherwise, $7 million wouldn't have been raised. Lives have been saved because of this bass tournament. That's really something to think
A
about.
couple of contractors, Larry Starling was the one that really kicked it off. But maintenance staff, Larry Starling, works for Miller Electric, one of our major sponsors. Said, let's have a bass tournament. If we make any money, we'll give it to the hospital. That was 36 years ago, and oh my gosh, look at what it is now. It's amazing. We got more fish coming.
We got fish coming to the scales, it looks like. The first flight's not due until 3 o'clock. So, still a couple of minutes until that first flight's due in. All right, we got Porky Bass coming up to the stage. She fished John Bass. It's a great namesake to be able to fish a bass tournament. They got 5 fish. They're looking for 16.59 to take over the lead. Not going to quite get there. 12.31, 12.31 pounds on that bag.
Over 7 or 8.
Appreciate you coming out.
Ryan, ask what her son's name is.
What's your son's name?
Zane Bass?
Zane Bass?
Yes. I'm the one I was thinking of.
All right.
You know, hold him up.
So three boats, 3 teams that have come to weigh in so far. 16.58 pounds currently leading. That's Jack and Ed McQuimby. They had that only on 4 fish. They had one fish that was 7.83 pounds and another one that was right about that 7-pound mark. So half their weight was almost more than half their weight was 2 fish.
Coming, no boy, leading took that bag.
Paul, let's get some predictions for today. We've seen 3 bags come across the scales: a 16.58, a 12.31, and a 7.5 even. What's it going to take to win today's event?
20 plus.
20 plus. I'm going to say 24 change. I'm not going to get super detailed, but I'm going to say 24 change.
24, 22 is the change.
22?
Yeah. I'm a conservative guy.
Folks that are out in the crowd as well as watching at ExtremeBassSeries.com. If you guys are in the Putnam County area, make sure you come down here at least for Saturday afternoon's event. We're going to be back here on this stage. We'll open the scales back up at 2:30. First flight won't be doing until 3 o'clock, but we're going to have one heck of a crowd out here. We're going to have some door prizes available. You guys can buy those $2 per ticket. We got some coolers, some TVs, some Bluetooth speakers, some fantastic Bluetooth speakers, very loud.
And don't worry about the heat. We've got a big tent. You can sit under it. So couple of trees for some good shade, so you won't have to sit in the sun and be miserable. We got more fish coming.
All right. Chris Wilcox and Katie Severe, they're coming up with a 3-fish bag.
Stand in the middle and you.
There's 3 going to go. 6.88 pounds. 688. Appreciate you guys coming out fishing. Three fish. Oh, let's talk to you real quick. 3 fish. Did we lose fish 4 or 5?
Oh, we did actually.
Yeah.
They were tight.
So would have really gone a long way.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming out and fishing with us. Please. We'll get those fish right back in the St. Johns River, swim away, be on again another day.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Here's the fish that we have. We keep them in oxygenated water. They've got chemicals in them for bacteria, fungus. Keep those fish healthy. Keep them out of the water as little as possible. So they come from a boat straight to our tanks. We set in those tanks until we're ready for them to walk up on stage. After they're on stage, we take them right back to the river and put them in. The support keeps giving when you put them back.
And then after we weigh the fish, they go into another holding tank to recoup before they go right back in. We've got a specialized fish chute. Yep, we're ready. We got Tom tipped in and Andrea tipped in. They're coming up with a 5-fish limit.
Stand in the middle,
Come
Tom.
right over here.
She looks pretty, right there.
5, that'll go. 10.85 pounds. 10.85. Appreciate you guys
Did
coming
she
out
catch all
and
the
fishing
fish?
with us.
Go that way. Go that way.
That way?
Follow me.
Right over there.
Y'all don't
All right, coming up next, Beth Manning. She fished with Derek Manning. They got a 5-fish limit. We're looking for better than 1658. 1659 to take over the lead. 1659 to take over the lead. Solid bag, not going to quite get there though. 1535, 15.35 pounds. Anything you want to weigh for big fish? Needs to be better than 758. I'm sorry, 783. I don't think we got anything in there that's quite that big. We're going to exit stage right here. Thank you for coming and fishing. All right, Terry, you can come see me.
Stand in the middle. Harry, you look normal.
Boat number 34.
stuff it.
I don't keep that in shape. Got anything over 7 pounds? Okay.
All right, Terry, getting 3 fish for the mollusks, 11.40 pounds, 11.40. Solid fish for 3 fish.
I think we got one in here. Looks pretty good.
It needs to be better than 783. I don't think so, but we'll check it anyway. Big fish gonna go 601. 601.
Healthy fish, though. Healthy fish. Thank you, sir. Hold on, I'll get a fish this day. Man, those fish look good. My goodness.
All right, we got Blair Wade, Lane Phillips coming up to the stage. They got a 5-fish limit. Looks like a decent bag here. 5 that'll go. As soon as they settle down.
No.
No.
13.14 pounds, 13.14.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, sir. Happy Peggy. Yes, ma'am. Got you a picture.
I wish we could talk to Terry next time he used to be fishing it. Yeah. I don't think we got anybody doing a full. Hey, Paul. Did you hear that? 48. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
All right, James and Kaylee Williams, they're coming up to the stage. They got a 5 bass limit. Kaylee, do we got 16.5 pounds? She doesn't know. Solid bag, gotta go. 13.65 pounds, 13.65. Appreciate you guys coming out fishing.
The second boat driver, that's not David Barnes, but that's his cousin Lee Barnes. And I believe that he was with him when they won the Wolves. Ask him, say, did you win the Wolfsons? Okay, I'm coming.
All right, we got boat number 100 coming up to the stage. Brian and Cindy Smith, they got a 3-fish limit.
I know this group right here, and I promise you, she caught all the fish.
Come over here to stage center for me, Cindy. 3 that'll go. 7.41 pounds. 7.41. Appreciate you coming out and fishing.
Thank you.
All right, we got Glenn and Macy Barnes. They're coming up to the stage next. 5-fish limit. Glenn, I believe you've won the Wolfson tournament in the past, from what I've heard. 5 fish.
We got a little bit right here.
New leaders, 18.47 pounds, 18.47. How we catch our fish today? All side fish. Great job, guys. Come down there, grab some photos. See, I told you that we were going to see some dead fish brought to the scale this weekend. Chris and Brittany Geiger coming up to the stage. They got 5 fish in their bag. Come right over here, Brittany. 5, that'll go. 16.88 pounds, 16.88. Solid bag. That's going to move you into 2nd place. Let's take a look. She's got one decent fish in there. We can check it. Yeah, I think it'll be around 6, but we'll check it. 5.45, 5.45 pounds on that big fish. All right, boat number 35 coming up to the stage. Edwin and Eva Smith, they got 4 fish in their bag. I see 4 really good fish. Come right over here. We're looking for better. We're looking for 18.48. Let's get that bag out of there. We're looking for 18.48. New leaders, 21. Let's settle down. 21.23 pounds, 21.3. Here's your waist look there. We're going to check that big fish. Needs to be better than 783. Beautiful fish. I think it's going to be that one in your right hand there, Paul. Beautiful fish, 7.34 pounds. Not going to take over big fish. Beautiful fish nonetheless. Eva, come right over here. Did you let Dad catch any of those fish today? All but the big one. You hear that, folks? All but the big one. Is this the first tournament you fished with us for the last month? The last 3 years. Well, great job today. If that holds on, you're going to be taking home some cash. So how would that feel? Really good. Well, have you guys go grab some photos, get those fish right back into the St. Johns River. Great job. Oh, you said 22 pounds. We're on track. We are on track. 21 to 23. All right, Kevin and Diana Bass, they're coming up to the stage. 5 fish limit. Right here, center stage for them. Solid bag. 13.02 pounds. 13.02.
Thank you all for coming.
Great.
We got pictures. I'll get right down.
Thank you.
13.02. All right, Austin Peters and Riley Anderson, they're coming up to the stage next. They got a 5 bass limit. Looking for, we need 21-24 to take over the lead. You said it was going to be close, and it will be. Not going to quite get there. 20.88 pounds on those 5. 20.88. Do we have anything on those 8 pounds? Be better than 783. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. It's going to be just over 7 at 7.09 pounds. Who caught that fish? Well, we appreciate you guys coming out and fishing with us. If that holds on for second place, you're going to be taking on some cash too. We are paying back the top 5 in cash prizes, including big fish. All right, Ben and Diane Dowling, they're coming up to the stage next. They got 5 fish in their bag. Ben, do we have better than 21 pounds in here? Calibrated elbow tells me no. I'm going to say probably about 17. 18.12 pounds, 18.12. Anything that's going to be close to 8 pounds in the bag? All right, how do you take those fish? Right down to the right. Appreciate you coming out and fishing.
Yeah, okay, that one's probably about 7.
Fish coming.
All right. All right, we got Jody Watts, Jade Howard. They're coming up with 4 fish. Those 4 are going to go 11.65 pounds, 11.65. Appreciate you guys coming up and fishing with us.
You got your hands free. Do them down.
Seth and Tim Schlenker, they're coming up to the stage next. They got a 5 bass limit. Kim, did you let Seth catch any of these today?
Yes, sir. All of them.
All of them to go. 12.91 pounds, 12.91.
Thank you all for coming. I'm going to let them give you the fish. I'm going to go first.
Absolutely. All right, Lee and Sarah Stalker coming up to the stage. They got a 5 bass limit. Lee, do we have better than 21.25? He says yes, sir. And he does. New leaders, 23.92 pounds, 23.92. Lee and Sarah, no strangers to this event, no strangers to catching big fish. Needs to be better than 783 to take over big fish. I think you're going to see it right here. This might be our first trophy catch, and it is 8.49 pounds, 849. Oh, come on. Lee, how did we catch our fish today?
Oh,
know everybody wanted to hear that. All right, Mike Meredith and Caitlin Meredith, they're coming up to the stage next. 5-fish limit. Mike runs the Kiwanis of the Daly City Bass Tournament that we held just down here a couple weeks ago. Mike, those fish are going to go 8.62 pounds, 862.
I've heard her say she caught every one of them. Is that true?
It's easy to clean up after Dad, isn't it? Something like that. Well, appreciate you guys coming out. We'll hopefully see you again tomorrow and Saturday. Sean and Riley Donati coming up. They got 4 fish in their bag. Riley comes to center stage with me. 4 that'll go. 12.44 pounds. 12.44. There's your waist slip.
How many did you catch?
All of them with the net.
All of them with the net, she says. That's how many she caught. It is a team effort. Joey and Cheryl Dickpin coming up to the stage. They got a 5-fish limit. Five that'll go. 7.71 pounds, 771. We got them rolling now, Paul. Linda Morgan, Cody Morgan coming up to the stage. They got a 5-bass limit as well. A lot of fish coming up across the scale. 5 that'll go. 18.26 pounds. 18.26.
Actually, we need 8.
Yeah, it needs to be 8. Needs to be 8.
Big one. It's not 8. I think it's like 6. Oh, sorry. I still have your finger. Thank you.
All right, your reigning Lads and Lasses champions from 2024, Brian and Michelle Souza. They got 5 fish. They're looking to go back-to-back this year. Michelle, come see me. We need 23.93 to take over the lead. Not going to quite get it done this year. 13.54 pounds. Appreciate you guys coming out and
Get you some pictures.
again.
Thank you.
That was just Chris, wasn't it?
All right, boat 26, Jordan Cum and Caleb Jackson. They got 3 fish in the bag. Jordan Cum, see me stand front and center with me. 3 that'll go. 10.82 pounds, 10.82. Who caught all the fish today? Supposed to say me. He's not up here to contradict you. So appreciate you coming out. Boat number 77, Corey Waters and Ava Estria. Did I get that right? No, I'm sorry. There comes CD. 5 fish, that'll go. 16.62 pounds, 1662. Great bag nonetheless. All right, we got Larry and Kaylin Reynolds coming up with a 5-bass limit. Guys, come see me here. We need 23.93 to take over the lead. 14.37, 14.37. So just a touch short. Did you end up catching all the fish and make them end up netting them all? Oh, the big ones, he caught the most. The big ones are the ones that are going to push you up the leaderboard, though. So great job, appreciate you coming out. All right, we got Robin and Kristen Shire coming up to the stage. Team Bass Assassin, appreciate Bass Assassin being a part of this event. They're one of our corporate sponsors, I believe. Kristen, those 5 going to go 10.35 pounds, 10.35. Joe and Ashley Riley coming up to the stage next. They got a 5-bass limit. That'll go 12.79 pounds, 12.79.
Yeah, take pictures right now. All right.
Hilton and Crystal Morris coming up to the stage. They got a 5 bass limit. Well, how we doing today?
Good, man. Good.
Looking for 23.93 to take over the lead. 22.6 pounds, 22.64.
He's big.
That needs to be better than 8.49. So we need to hit 8.50. We will check that fish. That is a beautiful fish. It's going to come in a pound shy at 7.48 pounds. 7.48 on their big fish.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Beautiful fish. Great job. I know you're going to be going after them again tomorrow and Saturday as well. Chris and Charlotte Cersei coming up to the stage. They got a 5 bass limit.
How many did you get? And that was a big one, wasn't it? There we go.
Great job, Ricky, Jeff, now fishing with us. All right, we got Wayne and Bobby Joe Burke coming up to the stage. They got a 5 bass limit as well. All right, Mr. Right here, center stage, 5, that'll go. 11.89 pounds, 11.89.
How many did you get? Come on.
He didn't let you catch any of the fish today?
I just make money and let them do the thing.
That
I just
works.
came today acting like I knew what I was doing.
David Davis, Bob Rayburn coming up to the stage. They got 5 fish in their back. Right over here for me.
Anything over 8 pounds?
14.48 pounds, 14.48 on their back.
Call them in the net, right? Yeah. All right. Here you go.
Our second flight
Thank you.
making their way to the skid. Everybody in the second flight has been checked in at this point. David Bowles, Addison Nettles coming up to the stage. Addison, come right over here for me. 5 fish in the bag. 7.90 pounds. 790.
There you go. What each fish?
Ron and Lydia Green coming up to the stage next. They got 5 fish in their bag. Worked hard for them today, didn't
We
we?
did.
Those fish will go 6.98 pounds, 698.
That way.
Good here.
Randy and Sarah Hatton, they're coming up to the stage with a 5 bass limit. Sarah, come right over here for me. That bag will go 8.89 pounds, 889. There.
Feel a lot heavier on the hook too.
I know. You're fighting them
Thank
jumping
y'all
up
for
the side.
coming.
Thank you so much.
Michael and Deborah Burgess coming up to the stage. They got 5 bass in their bag. Oh, we're seeing a lot of 5 bass limits today.
Stand in the middle. Wave to the crowd.
Right here, yep, wave to everybody in the crowd. We got a great crowd here in Blackwood, Florida right now. 14.03 pounds, 14.03. All right, ready to come Stevie. Running Council, Rita Slauson. All right, yeah, Rita Slauson coming up. They got 5 fish in their bag. Solid bag for today. 15.45 pounds, 15.45. Not going to quite get you into the top 5 today, but a solid bag nonetheless. We appreciate you coming out and fishing with us. Dalton Ettinger and Lauren Chaudel coming up to the stage. They got 5 fish in their bag. Lauren, you catch all the fish today?
Absolutely.
100% yes. 5 fish, that'll go 16.14 pounds, 16.14.
Thank you.
Cameron Totten and Riley Hansford, they're coming up with a 5 bass limit. All right, Cameron, let's see how much these weigh. We're looking for 23.93 to take over the lead. Solid bag, 19.61 pounds, 1961. I think that's going to scoop you into the top 5, but right there on the bubble. Appreciate you guys coming out and fishing.
1961. 6-1.
All right, solid French Riley Stout, come right over here. You caught all of it today, didn't you? 100%, she says. 17.17 pounds, 17.17, not going to crack the top 5, but a solid bag nonetheless.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming out and fishing. All right, Parker, come see me. We're gonna wait for my computer to get here.
Stop it. Stop it. Come on.
Yep. Got a computer. Let's make sure we got.
Right there. Get right there. I'll be right there.
We got Parker. Melissa.
I'm coming. 56.
Go 56. Oh, she still got it in her hand. Go 56. Make sure we get this weight recorded correctly. All right, Parker Stall with Potter. 5 fish that'll go 24.50 pounds. 24.50.
How many she catch? It was my fault. She jumped the 5.5.
So, Parker, I hope you know that you just took over the lead from your dad.
I'm dead. I don't want to.
Hey, Grandma.
We didn't want to from Sarah.
But yeah, right now, Stalky's leading the pack. 24.50 pounds solid bag. Dad still has big fish though.
Yes, sir.
We didn't win.
Good to go. All right, we got Austin and Sierra Cruz coming up to the stage. 5 bass limit in their bag. 11.75 pounds, 11.75.
How many did you catch? A big one. Well, Brian, you got 24.
I thought 24
You got the
days,
24.
and we did it. I don't know that that's going to end up being top, but we will see. Cody Haddon, Logan Stevenson coming up to the stage. They got a 5 bass limit and a beautiful little puppy as well. What's the puppy's name?
Teeny the boat weenie.
Teeny the boat weenie. And she caught every single one of them. 15.07 pounds, 15.07. 8.5. We can check it. That fish will go 6.70 pounds, 670.
Wow. Thank you all for coming.
Donnie and Tabitha people coming up to the stage. Tabitha, we got 5 that'll go 15.17 pounds, 15.17. I know that's not what you and Donnie are looking for today. Beautiful, beautiful bag of fish nonetheless.
Thank you.
All right, Cliff and Kelly Prince coming up to the stage. They got a 5 bass limit. 5 that'll go 18.03 pounds, 18.03. Solid bag. We can show it off at least. 8.49 current big fish. 6.26 pounds, 6.26.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Tom Venuti and Cynthia Venuti, they're coming up to the stage. They got 3 fish in their bag. Cynthia comes front and center with me. Not bad for 3 fish, 10.63 pounds, 1063. Michael and Trish Johnson coming up to the stage. They got a 5 bass limit. Trish, those will go. Those fish settle down. 10.38 pounds, 1038.
Thank you.
All right, who do we have next here? William and Lindsay Booty, they got 3 fish in their bag. Lindsay come right over here with me. 3 fish that'll go. Not bad for 3. That's the best 3 fish bag we've seen. 12.37 pounds. 1237. We've got one really good looking fish in here. Needs to be better than 849. 849 is currently leading big fish. Trophy catch, not going to quite do it though. 8.10 pounds. 810. That is a beautiful fish nonetheless.
You called that one, right? Yeah. There you go. Give that one that way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Paul, looks like we're getting towards the tail end of this weigh-in. It is 3:22. Our final flight was due in a few minutes ago. We got a couple more that are making their way after being checked in. But right now, Parker Staldy, Kimberly Potter, mom and son team, 24.50 pounds. They're leading the charge, but Wyatt and Melissa Kinney, they're hoping to take that top spot over here. They got a 5 bass limit.
Can't believe Parker put it on Grandma.
I know. Listen from singing here. Solid bag, 15.70 pounds, 15.70. I know Sarah and Mr. Salt is wanting to win this event so bad.
Yeah. They've been great supporters over the years. Oh my goodness.
They really have, guys. And folks in the crowd, if you haven't already, make sure you go over here to my left. We've got Gary Staldy's barbecue set up. He's got ribs. He's got Italian sausages. He's got a whole spread over there. Make sure you go over and visit with him. While you're also sitting in the crowd, we've got just a few more left before we shut the scales down and tally everything up, make sure everything is good to go. But we got door prize tickets that we're selling for Saturday's event. We're going to have a ton of coolers, TVs, Bluetooth speakers. Ron, did you say that we had a grill as well or no? We do have a grill. We've got 2 grills. That's just a fraction of what we're going to have out here for Saturday's event. So make sure you come down and see us. Buy those door prize tickets, $2 a piece. While you're over there, you can get your merchandise or Wolfson Children's Hospital annual event T-shirts. We do have T-shirts this year. We also have hats that you're able to buy as well. $20 a piece for the shirts, $15 for the hats. But like we talked about to start this event out for this weigh-in, chance to win tickets for a Bullet 21 FDC. It's powered by a Mercury Marine 250 Pro X. That boat is valued at $99,000, and you have a chance to win that boat, take it home for just a $20 ticket. It only takes one ticket, but why waste your chances if you've got the ability to increase your odds to have a ticket with your name pulled on it, take that boat home? Why not go ahead and do that? $20 a piece for each of those tickets. Right now, we've got Austin and Ashland Black coming up to the stage. They've got a 5 bass limit. $5 that'll go. 9.58 pounds, 958. Appreciate you guys coming out and fishing with us. Then we've only got maybe 2 or 3 more teams that are waiting to bag their fish up, bring them up to the scales. All those should have been checked in at this point. Yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes here. Paul, we got a bunch of new faces in the crowd from when we first started this weigh-in about an hour ago. Those that just joined us, or those that are just now tuning in on ExtremeBassSeries.com, this event, 36th annual event, today's event is our kickoff. The lads and lasses, as you've seen, we've had teams of guys and gals coming up. It could be mother-son, like we saw with Parker and Miss Kimberly, or Lee and Miss Sarah. It could be husband and wife. It could be boyfriend, girlfriend. Father-daughter, exactly. We saw many father-daughter teams come across the stage today. A couple of them, I think, got to play hooky from school because of this.
That's not a bad thing, let me tell you.
But 36 years for the Wolfson Children's Hospital Bass Tournament, and we had 110 teams, 220 anglers out on the water today. We're trying to raise funds for the Heart Institute. And over the years, Paul, tell them how much money we have raised collectively over 36 years.
So this year, number 36, we're about halfway through our goal. Our goal this year is 500,000. But up to date, and we take the money, we put it in a foundation so the money grows. We don't just hand over a ton of money. But a little over $7 million in 35 years through that Wolfson Children's Hospital, through the children, actually. They care for those children. They care for the children in our community, in our region. I mean, Wolfson's the #1 premier children's hospital in this southeast region. I can say that personally. They've taken care of my kids. They've done an amazing job. The compassion that the nurses, the doctors, maintenance staff, people bringing supplies to the floor. I mean, everybody really has passion for those children. But what we thought would be a good idea for a bass tournament years ago, if we make a little money, we'll give it to the Children's Hospital. Look at what it is today. Brian has not, he does tournaments all over. He's never done any other tournaments that's lasted 36 years.
I have not. 36 years, and 36 years strong.
Yeah, we're so thankful to the community, to the fishermen especially. We're very thankful to these sponsors. If you see some sponsors up here, some names, and you think you can support them because of the causes they support in the community, we ask that you do so. They'll do a job and make a profit. So let me tell you something, a lot of that profit comes right back to the hospital for these kids. So they believe in the community, support the community. And when we make this money, we don't just, here at hospital, here's a bunch of money we make for you this year's tournament. Some of our staff, some of our volunteer staff on the committee, talks to doctors and nurses, says, what do you need? What's the latest technology you need that can take care of the children? What would be the best? So we all sit around, we meet, we talk about it, we come to a piece of equipment, and we give the hospital money for that piece of equipment. We don't just let the hospital decide what to do with the money. We actually talk to the people that prescribe the care. You see these children on the fence here. All of them's been taken care of. All of them's got amazing stories. We've had people that have won the tournament, that their children have spent months in the hospital. We really believe in helping the kids. We're very thankful for y'all coming out and supporting us. Come back tomorrow, come back Saturday. Saturday will be the big show. Like I said, we'll have tons of prizes that you can buy a ticket for. And don't forget that bullet boat with that Mercury motor on the back. Mercury and Bullet supports us very well. And we're really, really thankful for that. That boat, retail value is $99,000 for that boat. That is a Mercury Pro XS 250. It will get you down the creek pretty quick. So comfortable, Cadillac of a bass boat, and one ticket can win you that. But anyway, we appreciate the support. You have no idea. All of the volunteers who come out every year. It takes over 100 volunteers to make this happen. We work all year long. we might take about 4 weeks off after this tournament. Then we need to decide what can we have done better. And then we start meeting and talking about what we're going to do next year. So thank you again. We appreciate it. If you want to support the tournament, you don't want to buy a boat ticket, go online to Wolfson.com. There's a donate page on there. Every penny helps, I promise you.
Absolutely. WolfsonBassTournament.com. And like we talked about earlier, it is National Healthcare Week, National Hospital Week, and this is a great way to kick that national accolade off. So if you have anyone that is in your family or friends or someone in your circle that works in some way, shape, or form in healthcare, make sure you thank them. And any one of these staff members that you see around this weekend, without our volunteers and staff, we're not here, and we're not able to donate the money to the Wolfson Children's Hospital to help literally save lives. And we've saved a number of lives over the years from this event. So big thank you to each and every one of our staff and volunteers for helping make this event as special as it is. They're from all walks of life, whether they're in healthcare, in the maintenance side of things, or just out of the generosity of their own heart wanting to come out and be a part of this event. So big thank you to them.
Don't forget your tickets. Go up on the hill there to the tent and get your boat ticket, get your raffle tickets.
Yeah, like Paul said, our goal is $500,000. We're a little more than halfway there, thanks to some of these amazing sponsors that you see behind us. But we are going to need your help to help hit that number of $500,000. Those drawing tickets, door prizes, as well as that boat, those are what's really going to help us get over that mark. So I believe we're going to have an official close of scales at this point. Everybody should have been checked in. Those that were maybe running a little bit behind have missed the window of being able to check in if they were running late. So we are going to go ahead and officially close the scales. We're going to tally some numbers up, and then we'll be right back with you. So stay tuned.
Pretty good.
So.
No worries. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I mean, it's all on the website right now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
You want to put all the stuff in the backpack there, and then you get the cases
No.
back there?
No, it's all good. Well,
You're not leaving it there, right? Not today.
no, I'll get it here.
Is this garbage?
Yeah.
All right, Cole, we got everything ready, locked and loaded. So we're gonna bring up some folks that are taking home some cash, some hardware. We are gonna start, we're paying back 2 big fish today. We're gonna start with second big bass. They're taking home $500 for this fish. It weighed 8.10 pounds. And some of these folks may still be loading up their boats, but William and Lindsay Moody, you guys still out there? William and Lindsay Moody? All right, they may be loading their boat up, but $500 taking home second big bass of the event. William and Lindsay Moody with an 8.10 pound fish. We're going to move on to 5th place overall. They had 20.88 pounds, going to Austin Peters and Riley Anderson.
Tired after fighting all the fish, we're gonna make them walk a long way.
Absolutely.
Tell you what, Ryan, this is good to see right here. For the longest time, all we had was a bunch of old guys team in that bass fishing. These are youngsters right here, and they're competing solid.
We got a solid group of young anglers in this field. Austin Peters, Riley Anderson, 20.88 pounds. How did it go out there today? Obviously, top 5 finish. If you lose any fish, that would have cost us a higher spot in the top 5.
Definitely lost a good one. Right at the boat.
Right at the boat, Austin, come here. How big was that fish, you think?
It would have been twice the biggest one we had. Before,
A little over 7, and your smallest one at 21 pounds, probably what, 2, 2.5?
3 probably.
3, so that would have given you a 4-pound upgrade. You know, yeah, we're looking at a much higher spot if you end up landing that fish.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Are we fishing tomorrow and Saturday?
Definitely Saturday, probably not tomorrow.
Going to take a little bit of a rest day tomorrow and recoup for Saturday's event. No, I'm going to blame you out all there. But you got $250 coming your way backstage. Great job. Appreciate you guys coming out and fishing with us.
Thank you for supporting us.
In 4th place, they had 21.23 pounds. They're taking home $500. Edwin and Eva Smith. 4th place, yes. All right.
Thank God for coming. I am glad he was your partner today.
21.23 pounds. I'm not going to get you in trouble if I tell everybody that's walking back home, what fish this is, am I? You hope not. Well, for a 4th place finish, was $500. And
Yeah, family emergency.
yes, family emergency, had to spend some quality time with that. How do we get that fish today? And I know he's going to look at you and tell you that, say something a little different about it. A black trickworm. I hear black trickworm. I hear your bubblegum pink trickworm up here a lot as well. They do. The ones with pink coat dots, right? So you guys have 21.23 pounds. You got a check coming your way for $500 backstage. Are we fishing tomorrow and Saturday? Fishing both days? All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you first thing tomorrow morning. Good luck. Hopefully you see you back up here. You're able to handle some more money. All right. Great job.
That's all right. That's good stuff right there.
All right, moving on to 3rd place. They're taking home $600. They had 22.64 pounds, and they're taking home some hardware. Colton Morris and Crystal Morris.
Oh, look at here. Crystal will want to speak on how you caught all those fish we carried in today. Great job. Thank y'all for coming.
Colton's giving the no, nothing. Great job, guys. We had 22.64 pounds. I'm not going to get into specifics because I know you're fishing tomorrow and Saturday. So we're going to hold off at least until the end of this weekend. But how many fish did we catch today?
Over 10.
Okay. Called out a bunch.
Yeah, we really didn't have many bites, man. It was absolute grind until about 2 o'clock, payday.
So that bite window just turned on, the tide got right, or what was it?
I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was more of an area deal. I mean, we've been running the same deal all day. We just stuck with it, and the good Lord shined his light down on us and made it happen for us. That's really the only way I can explain it. So I mean, I'm out here, dude. I'm local, man. It don't happen like that, man. It just happened for us today. Super blessed.
Fantastic job.
Colt's had a
Absolutely.
fantastic week. On Monday, he became an uncle. Wednesday, he had a birthday, turned 22 years old.
Hold on, let's wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
And today, Thursday, he got the fish with his mom.
Come on.
That's a very, very good week. Well, we got some hardware there for you. Go ahead and pick those up. Backstage, they've got a check for $600 for 3rd place. So, yes, right here.
Get on. Thank you.
All right, great job. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to move on to second place. It's paying back $750. 23.92 pounds going to the mother and son team of Lee and Sarah Stalvey. Not only that, they're also taking home big fish. It weighed 8.49 pounds. Going to take home an additional $1,000 for a total of $1,750. They're making their way through the field from Stalvey's barbecue setup.
Please, please.
Please slow down and wait on your mama.
Come on, Mama.
Lee, you almost had it. You had it for a short time, but you ended up getting bumped by someone very close to you. We'll get to that young man here in a little bit. She said if it had to be someone we're good. The consolation prize, you're taking home more money than he is because you also took home big fish at $1,000 for a grand total of $1,750. I'm not going to really get too specific. I know you probably did get at least one of those on a top water plug at some point. So, but how many fish did we catch today?
Probably 15 or so.
15 or 20, a bunch of small ones. So, Sarah, how many did you end up catching?
Five or six.
Any of those in that big bag?
I think the 4-pounder made it.
4-pounder made it, so definitely didn't let him call everything out that you thought. So it is a team effort. Well, we got some hardware for you. On the rest of the net, exactly. So, yeah, we do have shirt right here matches somewhere up here.
Up here on the front.
Bullet, and right here on the front. What boat model bullet are you running? You've been running a Bullet for a long time. Bullet's been a fantastic partner for this event. Tell us about that boat and what you feel like separates it from the rest.
It's won me a lot of money. So actually, Parker goes down. I think more than any boat on this whole river. He runs SS, which is not a boat. And they're fast boats. They handle real good. They take rough water okay. They're not the best out there. You know, you're sort of say maybe or whatever, but it's won me a lot of money.
Absolutely. Well, we always appreciate Bullet and Mercury's partnership with us for this event. Second place with 23.92 pounds, big bass with 8.49 pounds, taking home $1,750 collectively. Great job. We're going to grab a quick photo here. Here we go. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And folks that are going to be joining us in the morning and tomorrow afternoon, make sure you go see Stallings Barbecue. Grab you some food in the morning as well as in the afternoon. All right, that leaves us with only one more spot to pay back. That's the first place team. You guys just heard this last name, Parker Stalvey. Kimberly Potter, 24.50 pounds. They're making their way from the clock tower. Mother and son team. Parker, the younger Stalvey, is Lee's son. And he is no stranger to this stage. Last year, right here, him and Tyler Prince took home $10,000, winning the 35th annual Wolfson Children's Hospital Bass Tournament. He's taking home another $1,000 for it with Mama.
Yeah, Mama, to help us get over the top there.
Great job. Great job. We talked this morning, and I said, make sure that you end up letting him catch some of those fish. How many of those fish did you end up catching? It is a team effort. Parker, you told me when you came up here on stage, and I told you that you would bump that out of first place, that you really were hoping not to do that, but you're taking home another first place hardware from the Wolfson collective event. Tell me how that feels.
It feels really good. It does, but I do hate it that I have to be there. I don't know how it went today was kind of one of those days. Weird.
How many fish total did you catch today?
I don't know.
Good fish.
All throughout the day, or was there a fight one day? Kind of turned off for it.
This morning was game almost till 8 o'clock. And it kind of just like one here, one there, one here, one there. And we called it there.
Oh, fish tomorrow? And I know you're going to be back here to defend your title on Saturday.
There's rumors of a protest from the dead.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming out and fishing this event. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck Saturday, or you and Simon are fishing on Saturday.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you for your family support over the years. There you go.
All right, guys, give them a round of applause. First place, 24.50 pounds, taking home $1,000. All right.
Thank you all so much.
They got that check right behind us, behind the stage. So with that, we're going to go ahead and shut everything down, get everything cleaned up, closed up. We'll be back here
Remember,
tomorrow.
day.
Fantastic.
Beautiful weather. It's going to be warm, but you know what? We've been out here in thunderstorms, so I'll take this.
Absolutely. So tomorrow morning, we're going to kick off the VIP and Friends event. We'll be back here on this stage. Scales will open at 2:30. We hope that every one of you out there is eating tomorrow, but we really look forward to Saturday's event. Tomorrow, we're going to have a lot of fun up here Saturday.
Don't forget the boat tickets.
Boat tickets, door prize tickets for Saturday's drawing as well. Like I said earlier, we're raising money for the Heart Institute at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Goal of $500,000. Those door prize tickets, the boat drawing tickets, $20 a piece for that Bullet 21 SEC powered by a Mercury 250 Pro XS. It's valued at $99,000.
Oh my goodness.
One boat ticket's $20, but why stop at just one?
Last time it was. Yep.
So, folks, we appreciate you joining us. We're going to sign off here. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you all for coming.